Port Fourchon is a service base for the offshore oil and gas industry. We service virtually all of the deepwater oil and gas industry in terms of exploration and production. And we are the premier oil and gas service port in the Gulf of Mexico, but really for our nation. With all that being said, we play some key role in about 16% of the nation's oil supply. Bayou Lafourche is critically important for our operations on a daily basis. Anywhere from 40 to 80 million gallons of water is metered in Port Fourchon. The importance of that fresh water to the drilling and production of oil and gas for our nation's energy security is very important. Bayou Lafourche ends in the Gulf of Mexico at Belle Pass, which is the entrance to Port Fourchon. As you're traversing the port's channels, Bayou Lafourche is where all the action happens. The 250 somewhat vessels per day that we have coming in and out of the port, it's critical for access into and out of Port Fourchon to provide the services necessary for the exploration and production of oil and gas in the Gulf of Mexico. As well as oil and gas, there's a large commercial and recreational fishing operation out of Port Fourchon. A lot of shrimp trawlers, crabbers, and commercial fishermen, as well as recreational fishermen coming in and out of Port Fourchon. Within a 40-mile area of the port, there's over 600 rigs and platforms or structures in the Gulf of Mexico. Every one of those is an artificial reef, so it's really great fishing, and that's why there's so much activity here in Port Fourchon. In terms of jobs, Port Fourchon is important for about 8,500 direct jobs for the Houma Thibodeau MSA. In terms of statewide, over 11,000 jobs are impacted by the existence of Port Fourchon. In terms of impact to the national economy, if for whatever reason Fourchon does not operate for a period of 3 weeks, it has a $22 million per hour impact to the national GDP. So anytime Fourchon is inaccessible, $22 million per hour is not going to the national gross domestic product. So that's, again, important, and Bayou Lafourche plays a key role in all of that. We can't talk about the oil and gas industry and Port Fourchon without talking about the environment and environmental stability. We live on the mindset here at the port that we all want to be holistically resilient. Fresh water coming out Bayou Lafourche is really life for both the people that live on Bayou Lafourche as well as the business here in port. And we all need fresh water. A lot of times it's an afterthought. So whatever work can be done to provide more cubic feet per second into Bayou Lafourche at that location in Donaldsonville, pushing more fresh water down Bayou Lafourche will allow us to continue to build, continue to bring and increase our environmental capability, continue to increase our economic viability here in the parish and our region. Fresh water is key to all of that, and we need to not make it an afterthought. We need to bring it to the forefront, and I think that's what we're doing here. We're very happy to have a good relationship with folks at Friends of Bayou Lafourche to be able to bring about the importance of the bayou and everything we do in Lafourche Parish.